welcome back to another video. Today we have got a new DJ equipment. It is a mixer. These awesome mixers are quite good. It's an X1204 USB mixer with up to 16 sound effects that we'll go through in a minute. But first, I'd like to go through all the things that you can do with the mixer. Basically, you've got your 4 microphone inputs. You've got 4 jacks. These things you just plug in there for guitars and drums, and also you put microphones in there. Okay, just for the people out there. Next, we've got for all these 4 channels. Well, all these up to here are exactly the same things for these. Okay, so here we've got low cut power thing. No, not low cut power. Low cut button. Our gain. So I'll go through that in a minute. And then we've got our EQ. No, that's not. No, comp. So if like an example, you speak into a microphone, this red LED pops up, then you have to put it down a bit until it stops. Your EQs, your high, medium, and low, and then your aux, and then you've got your sound effects knob, which you can control how much sound effects you go through, and exactly the same for this, but volume. And then your pan, left or right on both. And then you've got your mute button. Mute, they always come in handy. And then your chip, and then if you press that button down, if you come over here, and then you can see when you're speaking to the microphone, it will come up here on these LED thingy bobs. And then you've got your main slider to 0 to whatever. So that's all this. And then we move over to the red and white cables. You plug these into it, like so. I know one of them's black, but there you go. And then you can control, put your phone or computer into it, or an iPad, and then volume will come out of that. And then that's the volume, main volume you can control here as well, or on your phone or whatever you're on. And then you've got headphones thing. Pretend these are headphones. You'd slot them into here, and then you can hear what's coming out of them. And then and then down here is our sound effects display. So the number that's here, let's say 1 is hall, so you'd have 1 here, and then that's how loud it is, like you speaking into the microphone. Exactly the same as here, but for the sound effects. The tab button, which is for on and off for the sound effects or stuff like that. And then you've got these 2 buttons, which you'd press, and then you can see how loud your sound effects are, and you can control them with these. Exactly, and then we go over to these, which is you can exactly the same, but you can do the sound effects from here as well. And then we go down to these 2 red ones. This one is you'd plug your phones into here, and then for the volume to come out, you had to press that down or up. We'll find out in a sec. And then to be able to control how loud you can put your headphones in, you'd press that down, and then the volume from there. Or you do the control room, which I'll go over next. And then we've got a mode button for either of these 2, whichever one you want to use. So basically, that's the top of the mixer. And now we go behind the mixer, okay? Which is where the interesting stuff comes along, okay? Basically, we've got our normal power lead, a kettle lead as well, and then plug that back in. And then we've got our control room, 2 inputs, exactly the same, jack lead. You put in, and then you can send that off to a room where all your another mixer is, so you can control the volume from there as well. And then we've got our Alt 3 to 4 outputs. That's if you've got let's say you're at a gig and you've got your main outputs going to your amp and into your speakers from these cables, LXR cables, and you've got you're at a wedding, let's say, and you want to have some more speakers at the back of the venue, then you plug the 1/4-inch jacks into these and then run them from the back to here to the back of your speakers, and then you control the volume from these two as well. But this one's your main output, main mix, okay? So yeah, that's all that's at the back. Oh, and this USB thing that you'd plug into the back of your back of the mixer into your computer, okay? So that's all that's to there. And that's literally everything from the mixer. So now we'll just set it up. So yeah, and we'll see you guys in a second. Right then, we've got it set up. That took like half a minute because I haven't got much there to plug in. Only these 2 jacks for microphones, Pro Sound wireless microphone here, and then another smart wireless microphone that clips onto your clothing and stuff like that. And yeah, so basically we've got them going into these 2, and then we've got our main ones going into this thing, which is having the red and white wires going all the way through to this thing at the back here, and then our speakers going out here and the bass. Oh, and I forgot these into there like that. And so yeah, now you can control your phone from it and stuff. So yeah, basically this is acting like my amp. It's basically a MP3 CD player, DVD player that we used to have. So I used that, bought this mixer, had that for ages, used that. Now it's back out again. But yeah, we'll switch the power on. Oh, and it has phantom power, which is for like in studios for vocals and stuff. So we've got mute on because I've already used it, and we've got our power on. And like I said, number 4 for I've got it on an effect already. So we just unmute these a second. So yeah, I'll run through everything with you. So yeah, we'll just turn that on. Let's go through the mics first. So just put these on mute. So yeah, we've got the wireless microphone going into channel 1, and then the body microphone that you clip on to yourselves onto channel 2, as you can see here, 1 and 2. So you just turn this on. If you speak into it, then you should be able to. Yeah, if I speak into it, and you can see up here that the clip is on. So what you need to do, right, is with this, if the clip comes on, like it will do, you want to turn this one to where it stops coming on, like there, and so then you're good to go. And then yeah, if you unmute the microphone, then and turn the main volume up, then you should be able to hear me. And perhaps it might help if we put this up. So yeah, now you can probably be able to hear me. If you can't, then that's definitely, the GoPros are definitely bad for volume. But I think you'll be able to hear me. Here is the sound effects thing. So if I speak quite loudly, then there we go. You'll be able to see the LEDs pop up. There you go, just like that. That means how much volume, the volume level is going through to the sound effects. If I press this, the clip button will come on, and if we go to the LEDs, you see it says mains, the main with main. There you go. That. So if you're speaking to your microphone now, you should be able to hear the left and right LED clips going up and down, on and off. So yeah, that means that volume's going through because you can hear it. If I turn it up a bit louder, then that will happen. But we don't want that to happen. If I speak even louder, then they will go higher, as you expect. So we just turn the clip off and nothing will come through. So yes, that's that. We'll go through the clip-on one for the clothes for yourself. Then yeah, exactly the same thing for this. Unmute it. Might want to turn the one on. So yeah, now this is going through the one that I've clipped onto my jumper. Press clip. Exactly the same thing with the LED thing, the clip things on the side where the main mix is. So yeah, and exactly the same for sound effects as well. So yeah, that's the two microphones that I've plugged in. Now we'll move on to the audio, because we need audio, don't we? So yeah, we'll see you in a sec. Right then, here we've got our audio, like I've already told you, and then over here is my phone, ready to play some music. So yeah, we just play a bit of music then. This, right, like I said, 2-track USB to main. You need to press that for the volume to come through. So yeah, and then that will go through. And then here you've got your, like I've already told you about that. So yeah, that's basically the mixer. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Yes, another video of my whole entire setup with my lights and everything will be coming out on Monday perhaps. I'm going to go through my old setup and my new setup. So yeah, it's going to take me a while, but there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.